Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and look at that. Coinbase stock is up 6.8% today. So we're seeing a big bounce back on crypto-based stocks today, Tuesday, March 11th. However, if we pull out to the last 30 days, we can see that crypto-based stocks like Coinbase, for example, is down 29% in the past month, with recent highs as high as $300 per share. So in this video, we're going to be talking all about crypto-based stocks, the pros, the cons, the benefits, the three best crypto-based stocks in my personal opinion, price targets, where to be buying at, selling at, and everything in between. So make sure you slap a big thumbs up on this video, share this video with a friend, with a crypto investor that's interested in the stock market. Strap your seatbelts in and let's dive right into this video. So first up, let's continue with Coinbase at $191 per share currently. Okay, in the last 3 months, they are down 38%. They were hovering above $200 and closer to $300 per share for a while here. And if we go to the last year, we even see them as a 52-week low of $147 per share. So ideally, buying Coinbase under $150 per share, I think, is the most optimal price target for these levels on this cycle. But yes, we know that cryptocurrency is very cyclical and very risky. However, you want to buy as low as possible. In this cycle, under $150, I think is pretty fair. However, it could go lower, to around $75 to $125 per share at the bottom of the cycle. But I think dollar cost averaging in anything under $200 per share for long term, and ideally under $150 per share, is the optimal place, because in my personal opinion, Coinbase stock is going to be above $300 per share once again, and probably even closer to $350, $400 per share. And the good thing about investing in cryptocurrency-based stocks like Coinbase is you don't have to hold the Bitcoin yourself. You don't have to make the wallet. You don't have to risk being hacked or scammed or anything. You're holding a stock market security. So there is a lot more security instead of owning Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of the other cryptocurrencies outright. Holding something like Coinbase or one of our next picks could be a great option. Coinbase holds around 5% of all of Bitcoin supplies. So when you're investing in something like Coinbase stock, you're basically directly investing into cryptocurrency, and it's going to move with cryptocurrency. As you can see here, cryptocurrency is up today. Coinbase stock is up today. Coinbase stock is down in the past week. Cryptocurrency is down in the past week. Same thing for the past month, and so on. So you still get the volatility. You still get the market moving in the same ways, just a little bit more secure. And as we scroll down, by the way, Coinbase is a stock that has a PE ratio of 18. Okay, it's super undervalued compared to the rest of the stock market. Not a lot of companies that are huge growth companies like Coinbase are trading at a PE ratio of 18 with a market cap of 48 billion. So yes, in the future, in the next 5 to 10 years, Coinbase could have a huge explosion in market cap, especially if cryptocurrency and Bitcoin continue to skyrocket as predicted, and you are a huge cryptocurrency bull, and it could 10x in the next 10 years. Now, that's not a guarantee. It's just a prediction. This is not financial advice. They're just my own thoughts. But with only a $48 billion market cap, if it 10x, it would only be $480 billion as a market cap. And as, Bitcoin continues to grow to astronomical prices, that is something that is very realistic. So we could still be very early into cryptocurrency. And if you don't want to risk and making a wallet and doing all that risky stuff that in this day and age you're pretty much forced to do if you want to invest into cryptocurrency, investing in the stock market and something like Coinbase could bypass all that and relieve a lot of stress and a lot of worry, especially if you plan on holding for long term and you're a long-term investor planning to hold for 5 to 10 years. Coinbase stock could be the asset for you. Now, what do analysts have to say about Coinbase stock? Well, on average, they have a price target of $341 per share, which implies around a 78% upside. Remember, this is a company that has an 18 PE ratio. So a lot of analysts are probably going to like this stock, even though it should be treated as a growth stock. Right now, it's entering into value stock territory. And those are always my favorite stocks that, stocks that perform like growth stocks, but they're entering into value stock territory. Now, the next asset I want to talk about is iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF, up 5.2% today. That's ticker symbol IBIT, and this is one of the biggest ETFs that have to do with Bitcoin. A lot of talk about these Bitcoin ETFs over the past few months. Well, this is the biggest one that is available, and right now it's down 13% in the past 1 month. It's down 15% in the past 3 months. And year to date, it is up 14% with a 52-week low closer to $30 per share and the 52-week high closer to $60 per share, which is a 100% gain from lows. Right now, we are in the middle of the 52-week high and 52-week low, so it could be a good time to start dollar cost averaging in. Again, this is going to be more of a long-term ETF that you're going to want to hold for around 5 to 10 years. Again, it's not financial advice, just my own opinions. But, you're not going to want to just hold this for 6 months or 3 months or a year. This is an ETF that holds Bitcoin, so you don't have to have any of the risk of holding Bitcoin. So this ETF holds Bitcoin directly, and then you invest into that ETF, okay? Now, the assets under management, we have 44 billion, so it is one of the largest ones. We also have an expense ratio of 0.25, which is definitely something to consider, but not a big deal, implying the huge growth potential. And this ETF, by the way, anytime you see iShares, that means it's managed by BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager. BlackRock leverages a multi-year technology integration developed with Coinbase Prime. So in this video, not only do we have the world's largest institutional digital asset custodian with Coinbase, we also have the world's largest asset manager and the world's largest actively managed BTC Bitcoin ETF. IBIT will be extremely exciting to track over the next 1 to 2 decades, and it'll be interesting to see if it could outperform the other ETFs, something like QQQ, which is one of the most high performing ETFs over the last 20 years, at around 15% gains per year on average. So can IBIT break that? It's worth investing in. For me personally, I hold some shares of IBIT, and I'm dollar cost averaging in no matter what the price is for the next few years to see in the next 5 to 10 years if this is something that could absolutely explode and outperform some of my other ETFs that I hold. The last stock that we'll talk about is MSTR, Microstrategy, and we won't go too deep into them because it's a very simple play on this one or strategy that we have. Obviously, a lot of people already know about MicroStrategies very well. They're in the news all the time if you follow the stock market. It's because they actually hold the largest number of Bitcoin for a public company on the stock market. They're down 19% in the past month, by the way, and 32% in the past 3 months. So this could be a good time to start dollar cost averaging in. Again, if you like Bitcoin and you're a big believer in Bitcoin, this is definitely the stock for you. They were as high as $408 per share just 3 months ago, and now you could get them closer to $259 per share. Again, this is another long-term hold. This is not a company that you only want to be involved in the next few years. This is a long-term play because they hold the most Bitcoin out of any company on the stock market. Around 500,000 Bitcoins at the company. So when you buy a piece of MSTR, MicroStrategy, you're buying a piece of that 500,000 Bitcoins that they hold. And they hold at an average price of $62,000 per coin. That's a total investment of $27 billion. Okay, so that's the initial investment, but at the current price of $83,000 per coin, these values are approximately around $41 billion in just the holdings of Bitcoin. So now that we know that MicroStrategy has around $41 billion in Bitcoin, we can scroll down and look at the market cap and see that their market cap is $67 billion. Okay, so if that market cap gets closer to the price of their Bitcoin, that's going to be a no-brainer buy. Because if the price of Bitcoin doubles, for example, from 80,000 to around $160,000 per coin, let's say, which is definitely possible, that means that their approximate value of Bitcoin would be around 80 billion instead of the 40 billion. That's why we saw MicroStrategy heading as high as $500 per share in November 2024, because a lot of people were under the impression that Bitcoin was going to be going to $150,000 per coin. So if there is news and rumors and hype around Bitcoin once again, that $100,000 per coin, $120,000 per coin, and it's, making news and headlines that it's going to $150,000 per coin for Bitcoin, then guess what? There's almost a guarantee that MicroStrategies will be going to $500 per share if that's the case. And that's the big play on MicroStrategies. It's all about Bitcoin. And instead of investing in Bitcoin directly, you can do that on the stock market with MicroStrategies, with iBit, and with Coinbase stock. I hope you guys appreciate these videos. We also do a lot of option trading. So I hope you guys appreciate these videos. And if you made it to the very end, slap a thumbs up, subscribe on YouTube for all the post notifications, and share this video with a friend. We also do a lot of option trading every single day on my Discord, my private trading group. So if you're familiar with Discord, click the link in the bio to become the next success story, or just message me here on Instagram at the Daily Stock Market. Now 215,000 followers. I get back to every single person individually and message you back. So if you have any questions, feel free to go and message me there. Click on success number 11, by the way, if you want to see all the positive testimonials from being in the Discord and joining. Lots of success happening every day. You can learn from top traders, ask questions, and have an amazing Discord and community to be surrounded with every single day. So if you want to join, message me on Instagram. If you keep liking these videos, I'll keep making them for you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.